What's up, YouTube? Sean here for We Speak You Listen, and this is a positive video. This is, the Mets today made an announcement adding Jed Lowrie, 2 years, $20 million to be utility man all over the infield, possibly in a pinch, maybe play the outfield. That's another quality bat, and Brody's been doing really well so far, starting with the Cano trade, but then the signings that they've made, and the additions, even on minor league deals, some quality guys like Rajay Davis, some interesting pieces in the bullpen. They signed Louis Avilan yesterday, who's a quality lefty. So some moves like that have been under the radar. But then, obviously the big trade, bringing back Jerry's Familia, who I didn't love that move. I'd rather have David Robertson or somebody different. But maybe those people really wanted to close, and Jerry's was fine to be an eighth-inning guy. That's okay. I would have allocated that money to a fifth starter and really let Gesellman be the eighth-inning guy, or Lugo. They got a quality pitcher there in Lugo, and they're either going to probably trade him at this point or use him as a swing guy again like last year. See what happens there, but he's an interesting piece that I really like. But they are probably a pitcher or two still away from where they want to be. But Jed Lowrie was a surprise today when I left work. That was, especially 2 years, $20 million. I think WAR is a ridiculous stat, kind of. I know it makes sense and it equals people out, but the whole idea of winning, your wins that are lost because you're not there and what the average player would do in your spot. Usually, I don't like WAR. That could be a whole rant video, but somebody came out with the stat that basically his wins above replacement would have made him like a $34 million player last year, and now the Mets got him for $10 million. So that was a great deal financially, which the Mets are always unfortunately tight on the budgets. But he's a great player. He's an all-star. He hit 23 home runs last year and drove in 99. He's a switch hitter, and like I said, he could play all four infield positions. A little bit older and a step slow probably for short right now, but in a pinch, it's always good to have somebody that can play multiple positions. So I think they're going to probably pop him into the 2 spot on opening day. The way it looks right now, Nemo up there and Cano in the 3 spot. And so the lineup, to me, overall, even without Cespedes, which hurts, but he'll hopefully be around in August. But even without Cespedes right now, at least it's a comparable lineup. At least when you have Thor or DeGrom or Wheeler or even Matz on the mound, and with that lineup can put 3 or 4 runs out there, and you might be able to win a low-scoring game. And then there'll be nights where they really explode. Wilson Ramos is a quality hitter. Conforto, hot and cold last year, but I trust him in a big spot. Even Frazier, I don't know what's going to happen with Frazier now, but even Frazier I don't dislike. I think he can get some big hits. And hopefully Peter Alonso gives him the chance to play first base this year. At least, half the time be on the major league team, be a good bat off a bench in a pinch hitting spot in the games he doesn't start. He has to be on this team. But, Lowrie is quality, and I love Wilmer Flores. I do. I wish they could have brought him back as a utility guy too, but you got to be honest with yourself. Jed Lowrie is a better player than Wilmer Flores. So the Mets are a better team today. The Mets are probably right now, if they don't do anything major, they're on the fringe of the wild card race at this point. Maybe the division, depending on what the other teams do in the division. The best teams in the league are in the West and the Central probably right now. But let's see, where Harper and Machado go. That could change the whole thing. But overall, good signing by Brody. Couple little pieces left. Obviously, we'd like, a big-name outfielder to help. But in reality, I think Lagares is fine. They brought in Broxton from the Brewers, who's an interesting piece. And obviously, Conforto and Nimmo are going to play most days. And hopefully, they're not banking on Cespedes, which is smart. But I think he'll hopefully come back this year at some point and be at least on the team and a contributor. So overall, Lowrie is going to help. Made the team better today. Good signing by the Mets. A positive video, which is amazing. But that was unexpected, to say the least, today. But the Mets are definitely better today. So share this video, like it, give me some comments. Are you a Mets fan? Not a Mets fan? Either way, that's fine. Give me your thoughts on the upcoming season. And definitely, follow the channel, like this video, subscribe, and share it. And thanks for watching. LGM, baby.